They say we only have our kids for 18 summers, which I think is the meanest thing anyone's ever said. But consider making the most of that time by heading out together on the open road. Studio 5 correspondent Amy Iverson shows us one way to do it.
All right, well, we're heading into those warmer months, and I'll tell you, it makes me want to get on the road and take a trip. RVs are a great way to do that. We're here at Parris RV with Brett Parris, and I'll tell you, you were saying this is the perfect setup for a family.
It really is. In fact, you know, for a family, and of course we're in Utah, a lot of families here, this would be my #1 choice in a bunkhouse travel trailer. It's a 2024 Rockwood Ultra Lite. The model's called a 2706 WS. But basically what that comes down to is it's got 2 large slide outs on the side, tons of space, yet it's still lightweight, easy to tow, and has every single feature you can think of. Most of these RVs have some features here or there. Rockwood just jams them packed with it really about anything you think of.
Yeah, it's really, you maybe didn't even think of it. They thought of it for you, and it's here, like this outdoor kitchen.
Yeah, you know, this outdoor kitchen, you've got cooking here, and of course it's a metal countertop. You know, a lot of them you look at will have a, like a laminated type particle board type thing here, and then you leave them out in the rain and they fall apart. I've seen it on trade-ins. This one's metal. You've got a place to store your stuff. You got an electrical outlet there. You've got a fridge on the outside.
Something I do want to talk about is storage, because maybe you have it in your kitchen. You know those pull-out drawers that made your life so much easier, even more so with the stuff you have to bring in an RV.
Yeah, you know, so a lot of RVs, first off, will have a storage spot here that's about half the size. This one's actually got a drop-down subframe, which we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
But what that enables them to do is put in this great big, massive tray that comes out. And the nice thing about that is you don't have to get up underneath and try to crawl to the middle to find your things. But again, it's really big. There's a lot of room there.
Right, well, Brett, the first thing when I walk in here, I just love bunk beds, as does everyone, right? And I love how it's just in this little corner. It's almost like hidden.
You know, you and I are both the parents, raised families, and you know what? Having a place for your kids to keep their things is a big deal. You know, you can leave their sleeping bags here, they can leave their items in their area, and they've got their own spot. They don't have to get out of bed, so you can use the dinette or the sofa in the morning. I really like this WeRV panel here. You can display that, so you can download an app and display it to your phone. You can put your slide outs in and out. You can put your awning in and out. You can check your tanks. Kind of a smart home type thing. It's really handy to have. And then look at this living room.
Well, I love just the entertainment factor, because we have a fireplace, which is lovely. Of course, the TV, theater seating. I love the room around this table for games along with eating.
You know, you're right, it's a family trailer, and you know, if we want to sit and play a game at night, what a great spot to do that. That dinette will hold like 6 people, which is pretty nice.
Yes.
Of course, you know, my kids are grown now. You don't get a lot of time with them. You know, when you're in the mix of it all, you know, you know, it's going fast, but you get 18 summers with those kids, right? And the more time you can spend, the better it is. And you know what? You could be home watching reruns and playing video games, or you could be out in an RV like this. Every single weekend there's a vacation. You can be out having a good time together as a family.
You have 4 locations where people can check these out.
We do, and Rockwood is our premium brand, and so we really carry these at all locations, primarily in Pocatello, Idaho, and then we have 2 stores in Salt Lake County, the one on 4360 South State. North Murray would be the one that has the majority of the Rockwoods, and then of course this superstore here in Payson, right off the interstate, has a bunch of Rockwoods. So Rockwood, great brand.
All right, and ParrisRV.com has a lot of inventory you can look at there too, so check it out. Back to you.
Listen, that's all I need to be a camper. That's all I need. That was so lovely. The fireplace, the bunk beds. I'm with Amy. Always so fun to have some bunk beds stacked up, especially when you're enjoying the great outdoors, indoors, in that beautiful trailer. Amazing.